Hi Aquarius, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your February bonus reading. This is a love reading. It's sort of Valentine's anyway, isn't it? But you know, this isn't strictly. I was calling it a Valentine's reading, then I thought, well, no, I don't really want to call it a Valentine's reading. It is, but it falls in, you know, in the line of Valentine's, I guess. So it's your love reading. We've got two love readings in one today for you. We have a how does he or she feel about me reading. I really like doing those. And that reading will be designed for you if you are, you're thinking about a former love or a current love, or if you're thinking about somebody who you're prospecting, so somebody who you're talking to. It must be somebody who you've spoken to or who you've built up some form of a relationship with, whether it's just platonic, talking in the office, that type of thing, or, you know, whether it's living with the person or, you know, having had a prior relationship. You must have built up some form of a rapport with the individual for this reading. The other reading is for singles, complete singles, so people who have been single for, you know, however long. And some of you guys, especially if the first reading is that you're prospecting someone, so, you know, you're getting to know someone, but you still class yourself as single, you can still look at the single reading, okay? So I hope that makes sense. And it will be time-stamped as well. It will be time-stamped on when the single reading starts. So for your how does he, she feel about me reading, we're using the Bonfire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. I bought these cards a few weeks ago and I'm so in love with them. They're just absolutely stunning cards. Just really, really, really nice cards. Just everything about them, the way that they are illustrated, the colouring on the cards. I'm really, really very fond of these particular cards. So they're lovely and we're using those. And also we are using for your singles reading, we're using the Druid's Craft Tarot deck. I've actually got two decks of this. I bought the first deck 4 years ago and I didn't really use them, and then I saw these on sale sort of thing on Amazon, bought them, and I haven't put them down. They're beautiful. So we're using those for the singles reading. And also we might use some oracle cards. I won't promise because sometimes I forget to use the oracles, but there's soulmate cards here, there's the Whispers of Love cards, and also potentially the Romance Angel cards as well. So with that said, we're going to put these to one side like so. And also we may use, if we need to use clarifiers, we're going to use the Celtic Tarot, another favourite card of mine. I love the way that those look, they're phenomenal. Right, so let's make a start then on your reading. We're going to put this stuff to the side like so, and we're going to make a start on your reading. Let me just make sure that this is, there we go, okay. So let's shuffle the cards then, and we're going to ask the question. And we're just going to call the person the partner, okay? So, I'm sorry if the screen keeps going blurry. I don't know whether it's hypersensitive or something like that. So, Universe Spirit, can you show me who is the partner of Aquarius in their life right now? Who is the partner of Aquarius in their life right now? Who is this partner in their life right now? Show me. Okay. Oh, that's going all blurry. I hate it when it does that. It's just really, really annoying. It should come back into view though. There we go, yeah. What strengths does this partner have? What strength does this partner have in 3 cards? Okay. There we go. And what is the weakness of this partner in 1 card, sorry, in position 3? What is this partner's weakness in position 3? Okay. In position 4, how does this partner feel for Aquarius? In position 4, how does the partner feel for Aquarius? Show me. Alright, so this is position 4. And position 5, how does Aquarius... There we go, so that's the answer for that because it just turned over. Okay, so there we go. And in position 6, what is the strengths in the relationship between Aquarius and this person? What are the strengths in the relationship between Aquarius and this person? Show me. Okay. Position 8. What are the weaknesses in the relationship between Aquarius and this person? What is the weakness in the relationship between Aquarius and this person? Position 7, what is the potential for a healthy relationship between Aquarius and this person? What is the potential for a healthy relationship between Aquarius and this person? So, potential for a healthy and happy relationship, it goes there. And in position 9, can you just show me please, in position 9, what is the overall analysis of the relationship between Aquarius and this person? What's the overall analysis? That's position 9. And what is the overall outcome? So where are things heading really in the relationship between Aquarius and this person in the month, by the end of February going into March? Okay, let's have a look. Showing there. Alright, so we've used those, and we're going to have a look who this person is in their life right now. They are the King of Swords. Okay. I feel that, you know, this person in their life right now, they might hold a position of power, being the King of Swords. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual that some of you Aquarius, and funny enough, the King of Swords is an Aquarius person as well. So you might be dealing with somebody who is the same sign as you, Aquarius, because King of Swords is an Aquarius within the tarot. But just for the purpose of a general meaning, it's an air sign. So you might be dealing with a fellow air sign. But this person, I think right now, is showing elements of, you know, if you're a King of Swords, you tend to let your decisions, you know, you tend to make decisions via the head rather than the heart. So this person's obviously quite an astute person. They're quite a careful person. This person should be quite fair and just. But however, the King of Swords has the sword bent to the side. So it's suggestive when that happens that maybe this person slightly bends the truth around things. It doesn't mean that they're an out-and-out liar, but they certainly do bend the truth, okay? Being the King of Swords, they might be in a position of power. This person could work within the law, I guess. You might be dating someone who's worked within the law. This person might work, for example, within as a lawyer, as a barrister. It could work as a policeman, could work within the army. The King of Swords is usually a uniformed individual as well. So could be a civil servant. This might be somebody that works for the government. This person might be very focused on their career as well, because King of Swords tend to focus on their careers. So this person around you at the moment, Aquarius, might be very focused on their career with the King of Swords. And it might be that this person doesn't feel that he's got any time for love, because he's so focused on his career with the King of Swords energy showing up here. This person also at the moment might be showing traits of being a little bit emotionally distant, detached, because that's what King of Swords is as well. This person can also switch within the blink of an eye. So one moment they're all lovey-dovey, and the next minute they just might be kind of like leaving the person like, what the hell happened there? So this person can be a bit of a switcher as well at the moment in their life. But I think that this person is probably very focused on their career at the moment with the King of Swords energy. I think this person might be showing traits of being slightly emotionally detached with the King of Swords energy showing there. I also feel that this person might be very focused, especially if they're in a very high position within the government or within law, or, you know, within a particular business, you know, a big boss, that type of thing. They might be focused on that area there. What is their strengths as a person? Their strengths are in the Eight of Swords. That's interesting, that the Eight of Swords. How do how do we read the Eight of Swords is notoriously a negative card, right? So I'm just going to pick this up and have a look at it, because I've got to look at what the strengths are. It's not reversed either. I think that they have the power of the mind, and they're very good at mind control, because the Eight of Swords is all about the mind. So it's about controlling the mind. It's about mental blockages. And sometimes with the Eight of Swords, I almost feel the thing is with this Eight of Swords being this person's strength, they're not necessarily the ones that are bound up in a piece of rope. I think that this person represents the Eight Swords. That's what I'm getting from this, because the only power in the Eight of Swords is the sword. It's not this person, because the person in the card is powerless. They're allowing themselves to be controlled by other people's ideas or by their own ideas. That's what the Eight of Swords does. So I feel that this person, I think that actually this person is probably the person trust up here, but looking at it in a far more positive light, this person allows it, and it would make sense with the King of Swords anyway. He would make sense to have the strength in this area here, Aquarius, because the King of Swords is ruled by his head and not his heart. So his power and his strength comes from his thoughts, his ideas, and he allows his ideas to rule him, whatever him or her. They allow their ideas to rule them no matter what they do with the Eight of Swords energy. It's the power of the mind. It's the power of the ideas. They are surrounded by ideas, and they only do something once. They will only do something in terms of, they'll only make a decision in terms of what they're thinking. They won't make a decision. For example, they might meet the most beautiful of women, you know, but because she's got, you know, I don't know, because she's 6'2" or something, and the King of Swords might be, I don't know, 5'9", they might say, I'm not going to go for that person because they're too tall. But even though they might like the 6'2" woman. They might have feelings for her. They won't allow their feelings to overshadow what they feel is the right thing to do, because it's all about doing the right thing with the King of Swords. He's very concerned about what other people think of him. So he's very, very self-aware. Not self-aware, but he's very aware of how other people perceive him. And he's aware that people can perceive him differently if he makes the wrong judgment. So he's always going with what he thinks is right. But a lot of what the King of Swords he thinks is right is pertaining to what other people are thinking at the same time, and how they react to his decisions that he makes, which is why probably his strengths are in terms of allowing his mind and his ideas to control him rather than his heart. What is the weakness of this King of Swords? Oh, another one, the Page of Swords energy is the weakness. I feel that the weakness with the Page of Swords, you know, when you look at a weakness, you know, if his strength is the power of the mind, then the weakness with the Page of Swords is probably enacting that energy, because the Page of Swords is all about initiating on an idea. Okay, so you know, with the Page of Swords, it's also about being experimental. So the Page of Swords is experimental within the tarot. He likes to experiment with different things, which is why sometimes the Page of Swords is bisexual, or the Page of Swords is somebody who likes to explore different things. They're not afraid to kind of try different things. They don't allow conservatism to hold them back, and his weakness is this Page of Swords, tapping into maybe his more explorative side, his more experimental side, because he's so controlled by the mind. He's so controlled by conservatism, especially being a King of Swords character. How does this person feel for you, Aquarius? The Eight of Wands. I think this person has a lot of feelings towards you, but I also feel, if you look at the Eight of Wands, it's interesting. What a nice version of the Eight of Wands. The wands are hurtling towards the ground. So you can see the wands are actually, and there's letters on here. So there's a lot of stuff. This isn't about news or communication. This is feelings. When we ask how does somebody feel, and if the feelings are not up in the air because the wands are hurtling towards. So this is all about grounding our feelings. So I think his feelings are that this person wants to ground their feelings for you. They want the feelings to start to become real, if that makes any sense. Because what the wands are doing is they've been thrown. The wands have been thrown. Okay, because the wands have been thrown, somebody's thrown the wands with an intention of seeing them land. So I feel that this person's feelings towards you are to ground their feelings concerning you. Because I think that this person has a lot of feelings towards you. But what they need to do is they need to kind of they need to find a way that they can kind of understand, or they need to find a way with this Eight of Wands in which they can kind of get these feelings to ground themselves. Because I get the impression that this person is anxious. It feels to me that this person has a lot of anxious and nervous energy, because the wands are just energy. All right, and when you get the Eight of Wands, sometimes this is nervous energy, sometimes this is energy that's all over the place. But this person really needs to kind of ground that energy, pinpoint the energy. And I get the impression that this person has feelings for you, but they're not sure of where they are. So they need to ground that energy so that they can kind of, if they have a place in point where they can ground that energy, then they can say, okay, I know now what direction these feelings are taking. Because I do feel that this person's feelings for you are kind of all over the place, and they kind of need to ground that energy. They need to ground it, because they know that if they ground it, then they have a starting point from which to know what direction they're going to go in with you, if that makes any sense, you Aquarius. Your feelings for this person are the Fool. So I feel with the Fool energy, I feel that your feelings again, when you've got the Fool again, it's the butterflies in the stomach, it's the newness, it's the excitement with the Fool energy. You don't really know where you're going. What I'm seeing are two people that don't really know where they're going with both energies. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm just seeing two people who don't really know whether they're coming or going. Because the Fool is all about taking risks. But the Fool is also a card that says, I don't know where I'm going. It's all new. And your feelings are very new for this person, I feel, with the Fool energy. It's very new. It's very uncharted territory, I think, for the both of you. When I look at both cards, you look like you're both just trying to find your feet. You're both just trying to understand or work out how you feel. Because I just don't think that I think that everything feels so new in this relationship. Especially with that, because Eight of Wands, when it comes to a relationship reading, this is often new feelings. These are feelings that are butterflies in the stomach. You know, they could go either way, and this person needs to ground those feelings, because this person doesn't understand what's happening. And it's the same for you. You don't understand what's happening because the feelings are all so new. they're also new with the Fool energy, that you really just don't know where anything is or what's going on. So both of you need to find time to kind of ground these feelings that you both have, because I get the impression that both of you don't kind of know exactly what's going on. You've got feelings, which kind of leads me to think you don't know this person that much. Some of you guys, I get the impression, Aquarius, you don't know this individual that much. Or if you know them, it's been a bit of a cat and mouse game maybe for a little bit of time, it feels like here. What is the strengths in this relationship with this person? The Four of Swords. I feel for some of you guys, you can just relax with this individual. It feels like it's a friendship with this person that some of you guys have. You feel like you've got a friendship with them. Because the Four of Swords being a strength in a relationship is being at peace. It's just being able to relax, just take it easy. You know, you can just kind of sit back and, you know, you're not, asked to stand to attention all the time. You're not having to kind of get up and kind of be this vivacious person. You can just be yourself with the Four of Swords because it's the card of relaxation. It's the card of calm, you know. And I feel that really within this relationship, the strength is that you can just relax with this individual. The weakness of this relationship is the Two of Cups. That's the weakness in the relationship. The connection is the weakness, and I'm wondering why that connection is the weakness. I'm going to get a clarifier on that, because sometimes when the Two of Cups shows up as a weakness in a relationship, there's too much of a connection there. There's too much togetherness, but I don't think it's that at all. It wouldn't come across like that to me on this reading, being as both of you have all of this. You know, he's got this person. This partner, Aquarius, has a lot of raw energy when it comes to you, and they need to kind of ground that energy concerning you, because you give them butterflies, you make them feel all sorts of things, and the same for you. You feel that your feelings for them are, this is uncharted territory, and there's a lot of stuff that's up in the air. I feel really good with this person, but I don't know where anything's going to go. And I feel that, you know, your strength is that you do feel relaxed with each other when you're talking. It feels more like this could be a friendship that could build into something for some of you Aquarians. But then the weakness is the Two of Cups in the relationship. Literally, I think that the weakness in the relationship is literally admitting something to each other with this Two of Cups. It's literally getting really close, I think, with this Two of Cups energy. And I'm going to ask why that, if I can find the cards, why the Two of Cups is the weakness in the relationship. Why is the Two of Cups the weakness in this relationship for Aquarius and this individual? Why is the weakness in this relationship the Two of Cups? Because, well, there's worry here with the Nine of Swords energy. There's worry about the Three of Cups, third parties, that type of thing. So you might be worried that there's somebody else. Three of Cups is a third party card as well, and I think that there is worry that there's somebody else. So it's literally that there is worry, which leads me to think that some of you guys, or there's worry about there being a third party, because it might be that you've got somebody who's with somebody else. You know, it's worried that you're invaded, because when you get the Three of Cups, you're actually joining a team. You're actually joining a group of people. So you're the third wheel, you know. So you might be worried, shit, I'm interfering in a relationship that this person has with somebody else. So it might be the weakness is with the Two of Cups energy is that, you know, they might be, that this is about really getting close to this individual with the Two of Cups, because you're worried that you're going to invade maybe their space with somebody else. You're going to trample on somebody else's feet. I get the impression that this person is with somebody else. I think some of you guys really have feelings for somebody who already has a relationship, or vice versa. But I think it's, you know, because it could work out either way. It could be that you've already got a partner, Aquarius, but there's somebody who feels something for you. And this is why everything is up in the air here. But nothing is grounded, because I think there's a third party involved in the situation here. What is the likelihood of you guys having a healthy and happy relationship? Well, no, there isn't, is there? Ten of Cups in the reverse is the likelihood. So this is a lack of completion, a lack of fulfillment. And I think that the likelihood of having a happy, healthy relationship with the Ten of Cups in the reverse is definitely going to be a no. Because this says that there is something here that is not fulfilling, or there is something here that cannot be fulfilled with the Ten of Cups in the reverse showing here. All right, you can't have your happy ever after with this individual, and I'm going to see why that is with the two cards. Why is it that there can be no happy ever after with the Ten of Cups reversed for this couple? The Page of Cups, so that's all about loyalty and love with the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands is all about the desire. I think that, you know, with the Knight of Wands, if you look at what he's doing, you know, they've got him as being a caveman. It's really cute, these cards are actually, I really like these, they're so sweet. There's a caveman on the cards, can you see him? He's like, huh? He's like, huh? I want that. I want it. You know, there's a real desire here, I think, to have this Page of Cups. You can't have your happy ever after because there is a very strong desire to have loyalty within this relationship, I think, with this Page of Cups energy showing up here in the reading, okay? But I feel that the Four of Cups is saying that, you know, this is something that somebody cannot give or they cannot accept with this Four of Cups energy. They can't accept this energy with the Four. They don't want to move too quickly as well. I think that they're, you know, the Eight of Wands energy is all about moving quickly as well. All right, so it's almost like this person doesn't want to. The cup is being offered, but they cannot take this too quickly with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is quickly. They can't take this too quickly, showing up here, Aquarius, because there's another individual here. There's another queen showing up here in the Three of Swords. There's another person involved in the situation here. This is a third-party situation. So you're not going to get you, because I'm pretty sure that this person, this dude already has somebody else. I think it could be vice versa. It could be you that's got somebody else, Aquarius. But one of you is already involved in another relationship, and therefore it can't happen. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a workplace romance and if this was a boss. Because this person is in a position of power as the King of Swords. In their life right now, they're very much in a position of power as the King of Swords energy. You know, this could be your boss, for example, for some of you Aquarians. And they've got a lot of feelings for you that, you know, that need grounding. Something needs to be grounded, but it can't be grounded. A lot of energy is kind of rolling around inside of them concerning you. And for you, the feelings are also new and also exciting. But again, nothing has grounded itself here. And when you're with this person, the strengths of the Four of Swords energy here, you can kind of relax. Now, some of you guys, it will be because you're able to, for the both of you, it might be for the partner, they are able to relax from their usual relationship, from the humdrum of their home or the humdrum of their lives. They come into work and they're able to just relax around you or the situation because it gives them a bit of a break. The same for you. So for some of you guys, the strength in the relationship with the Four of Swords might actually be the word escapism, because the Four of Swords is all about being able to escape. Whether you get into a bath of warm water or whether you can just cool down in a bath of cold water, whatever it is, I think it is just the chance just to escape. And I think that the strength in this relationship is all about escapism. I think that this Four of Swords is actually not being, because I don't think you can relax around each other. Not really, not when the energies are this. I don't think that there can be any way that you guys could relax around each other. So therefore, it has to be the strength in the relationship or one of escapism with the Four of Swords. Because you're not relaxing in the feeling area here. None of you are. Everything is too new and too raw and too, you know, energetic and too passionate to be able to relax. But, you know, the weakness in the relationship is literally the Two of Cups coming together because, you know, somebody's worried about the third party, or you're worried about kind of ingratiating yourself into somebody else's relationship as the Three of Cups. And therefore the Ten of Cups in the reverse is saying, well, there isn't a chance to have health or happiness in this relationship because it's reversed. Because though there might be a desire to explore this new relationship with that Knight of Wands looking into the page, it's a case of that somebody cannot take or accept an offer of love too quickly because it's going to involve breaking somebody else's heart with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups energy showing here. It's going to involve literally tearing apart a relationship with somebody else. So I think there's a third party for some of you guys, which is why you can't, for some of you guys, have your happy ever after, despite the fact that there's a lot of feelings running around between you and an individual here. And this person does have a lot of feelings for you with the Eight of Wands. They really do like you a lot. You make them feel really weird whenever you're around. Whenever you're around, they just go bonkers. Therefore, what is the overall analysis of the relationship for you guys? It's the Knight of Swords is the overall analysis. The Knight of Swords is passion, basically. So I think that really the overall analysis is that the foundation of this relationship is all about passion and drive and excitement, which is what the Knight of Swords is. It's not grounded in love. It's just that this is a real kind of passionate feeling that the both of you have, because you are both probably trying to escape something here with the Four of Swords. Yeah, I think that the both of you are trying to escape something in your everyday lives, especially this boss, this person here. I think this person's trying to escape something in their own relationship, you know, and that's why they've got a lot of feelings for you. You know, because you bring a breath of fresh air in. But this is, the overall analysis really is just the Knight of Swords energy. And the Knight of Swords is brash, it's big, it's bold, it's fast, it's energetic, it's excitement. And I feel the overall analysis is that this relationship is really just an exciting one. And also with the Knight of Swords, I think the overall analysis is not the outcome, is that this is really something that can possibly be quite fleeting, to be perfectly honest with you, with the Knight of Swords. But what's the overall outcome, or where things are heading in February, March for you and this individual? Well, a judgment. A decision needs to be made here. A big decision will be made with the Judgment. For some of you guys, it might be that one of you is coming to their senses, because Judgment is release and awakening. Awakening from a dream, for example. If you get Judgment in the Seven of Cups, sometimes because the Seven of Cups is the dream card, the Judgment card says we're awakening from a dream. All right, so it might be for you guys, some of you guys are waking up from the dream, and the dream is, you know, I want to be with this person. You know, we could do this, we could do that. But in reality, this person knows that they can't do it, because there's somebody else. It's either, you know, it's either way. It's either you, Aquarius, that knows you can't go for it with this person because you're going to end up hurting someone, possibly a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or this will be a case of that this person knows that they can't go for something with you because there's somebody else within the mix. Yeah, so I just feel that, you know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of attraction you've got towards another individual here. But I actually just feel that, Aquarius, that, you know, and, you know, the Judgment energy is all about this King of Pentacles. So this person not only shows up as the King of Coins, they also show up as the King of Pentacles. But look at what you're doing here. You're showing us the Queen of Swords. It's your choice. Can you see she's got a, it's like in the old Gladiator films, it's like, they say, kill them, and then the Emperor is like, either this or they do this. So, you know, it's going to be your call. A decision's going to be made on this individual, or this person here is going to make the decision. So it's either that you will make the decision concerning this person, or this person will make the decision on this situation, because this is the decision card. Queen of Swords is the decision card, and she's got a hand like this. So she could go either way. She could go up, or she could say yes or no. So this person, the Judgment energy, is all about making a choice. There's a big decision that needs to be had. And this could be about this person now showing us the King of Coins. He looks like a boss or something to me, making a decision as to whether they're going to say yes or no, or go for something with you, or just let it be. You know, there'll be a decision here. For some of you guys, it's literally going to be an awakening, coming out of a dream state in the situation. Okay? You know, and some of you guys, if you look at here, you've got the Judgment card that showed again, but this time on the small Celtic tarot. But you've got Temperance, and if you look at Temperance, they're laying someone to rest. So some of you guys, it might be that there's a big decision just to lay the situation to rest, with the Temperance energy showing there as well. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for your love reading in February. Okay guys, this is your love reading, singles love reading. What we do, singles, is we get out the Lovers card, which is the significator. Lovers is all about unions, commitment, a balanced, loving relationship, being close to someone is the Lovers, okay? And we want to see how ready you are, single Aquarians, for love. How ready are single Aquarians ready for love? Show me one card, card number one. Are single Aquarians ready for love? In card number one, are single Aquarians ready for love? Let's have a look. So we've got card number one there. Okay. And in card number two for February, what is love looking like for Aquarians in February? Single Aquarians. What is a single Aquarians' love life looking like in February 2019? Okay. And in March 2019, what is love looking like for Aquarians in March 2019? Okay. There we go. And can you just tell me in April 2019, what is love looking like for Aquarius in April 2019? Okay. So there we go. We've got the cards down, and let's do the reading. So are you ready for love, Aquarius, single Aquarians? Yeah, you are the Ten of Cups. Because I think that your cup is full. You know, when you get the Ten of Cups, it's saying that you are fulfilled in many areas. You know, especially emotionally, because this is what the Ten of Cups is. The Ten of Cups is all about being emotionally fulfilled. It's about being contented. And I do feel that if you're this with the Ten of Cups, you're ready. If you're emotionally fulfilled and you're emotionally contented, I think that you're ready, okay, which is a good sign. So you're showing as being the Ten of Cups, which shows, yeah, you're ready to find also a soulmate with the Ten of Cups, somebody that you can settle down with, somebody who you can live a life with. What is February love looking like for you guys then? The Queen of Cups. So perhaps if you're heterosexual, Aquarius, and you are male, this person could be entering your life in February 2019. If you are female and heterosexual, you could meet a male with the energies of a Queen of Cups. So this would be a possibly could be a man of any zodiac sign, but somebody who is kind, understanding, empathic, sympathetic, and you know, just a really good guy, a really sweet, loving guy with a great deal of feminine energy. Could be that you're meeting a friend or somebody who, you know, you're going to be able to open up to, that type of thing. It could be that not just for love, not just romantic love, it might be that this is your sister or this is somebody around you who's really kind and showing you a lot of kindness in February 2019. You know, if you're lesbian, this could be, yeah, the other, you know, another woman that you're meeting. Yeah, so that's how it's panning out there for March. Though we do have, you know, there's a lot of interest in you because you've got the Five of Wands showing up here. So Five of Wands indicates competition. So it might be that you're meeting a lot of people that are showing you interest. You've got a lot of people who are fighting for your affections with the Five of Wands energy, Aquarius. So be mindful of that. Some of you guys are going to find people, you know, a lot of people are going to be fighting for your affections. A lot of people are going to be showing you a lot of interest. And in April, we've got the Temperance energy. You might need to kind of make a choice between two, because Temperance is all about trying to find balance, okay? So especially I think in the March, if you've got a lot of people fighting for your affections, it might be with the Temperance energy, you're going to need to kind of find the right balance between who it is that you want to be with and who it is that you want to discard, because this is all about you trying to find the right balance. But I think that you're finding the right balance through the people that you meet in the Five of Wands. So these are people who are duking it out, fighting for your affections, but it might require by the April that you actually try and figure out, well, which one is it that I want? I need to really try and find some form of semblance of balance in terms of finding who it is out of these five people, or who it is out of these competitors, the people that are fighting for my attentions, that I actually want with the Five of Wands. Okay, that is your love reading, singles. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I will speak to you soon. If you'd like a private reading with me, please just go through to www.carolsuniverse.co.uk, or you can just click on the little tab. There's a tab, if you click on to the right, it should come up with buy a reading. You go straight through to my website and you can browse around and see which one you want. Alright, that's your reading, my darlings. Take care. Bye-bye.